I opened our shared notes app to add groceries for dinner and accidentally found a note that was never meant for me to see. My fiancé and I had been together for almost 5 years. We shared everything: calendars, reminders, wedding plans, grocery lists. It was one of those boring but comfortable relationships where nothing ever felt suspicious. So when I saw a note titled "After Wedding Plan," I thought it was something cute, maybe honeymoon ideas. I wish I'd never opened it. The first line said, "Wait until everything is legally finalized." Under that, "Do not mention account until after marriage." I felt my stomach drop. The note wasn't romantic. It was a checklist. There were reminders about money, legal documents, and conversations he planned to have after the wedding. Then I read the sentence that changed everything. "She'll be easier to handle once she feels locked in." I just stared at my phone. When he walked into the kitchen a few minutes later, acting completely normal, I couldn't even look at him. He kissed my forehead, joked about dinner, and smiled like nothing was wrong. Meanwhile, I felt like I was standing next to a stranger. That night, I went back and read the rest. There were notes about stopping me from talking to a lawyer alone. Notes about delaying conversations until after the marriage papers were signed. The worst part? We'd been arguing about a prenup for months. I owned part of a small business with my sister, and he always acted hurt whenever I brought up protecting it. Now I knew why. I took screenshots and sent them to myself. The next morning, I called my sister. After reading everything, she went completely silent before saying, "Do not confront him alone." For days, I pretended everything was normal while quietly speaking to a lawyer. Then he came home early one afternoon and caught me looking at apartment listings. He smiled and asked, "Planning something?" A few seconds later, he looked me dead in the eye and said, "Did you read something you weren't supposed to?" That's when I knew. I left that night. The wedding is canceled. 5 years are gone. But every time I doubt myself, I remember that one sentence. "She'll be easier to handle once she feels locked in." And I realize how close I came to becoming exactly what he wanted.